You should change the
Noted.
title now. Let me go back
Um,
to it.
to make it about the last day.
Don't worry, let's talk about it later. We are live already. So, so yeah, people are joining. Let's share the link. Let's share the live stream link. Okay, our guest has seen the link, so he will be joining us any minute from now. Uh, okay, people are joining already. GM everyone. Today is going to be a phenomenal one. So we just got started. I mean, since last week we've been on the live stream, learning how to LP in real life, in real time rather, learning how to LP in real time. So I've been live streaming, showing us what I have, the strategy I've been using, and what has been working for me. So today we'll be having a guest that will be telling us how he does it, and sharing us his experience as someone who has been helping. So yeah, so just let's be quick to share the live link. Let's have more people on the live stream. All right, so let's share the live stream link. Let's have more people on the live stream, and we'll get going tonight. So I will quickly be doing that from my own end too. So yeah, so I hope we keep sharing the link, and let's have other people hop into the live stream. Like I said, today it's the final section. This is like the final section, and then I'll be sharing. So what basically we're doing today is to talk about how LPing works. So we have our guest already on the backstage. So yeah, crypto. It's really nice to have you. Your mic is mute. Your mic is mute.
Oh,
Your
GM, can you hear
yeah
me? Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you perfect.
Okay, GM. How you doing now? How is today?
Ah, fine, my brother. Fine, 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 fine. Thank you for showing up. I mean, I know it was. I gave you a quick. It was a short invite. Well, thank you for showing up for us.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. So yes. So for those who don't know, this is crypto. This one they use blue light.
I'm coming. Let me get my light. Sorry. I
No,
was in a meeting. I was in a
don't
meeting
worry.
before.
Take your time. Take your time.
Let
Take
me
your
just
time.
let me get my light. I'm coming.
Make I dey read your portfolio for them. So for people that don't know, this is crypto. Crypto is lead for creative at Super Team Engine. So, and he's also a liquidity provider. Yes. So we are excited to have him be part of us today to talk about LPing, to share his experience. So stay locked in. Don't snooze. Don't be distracted because we'll be discussing a lot. Like I said, he's a creative, so you can see his slides. So he's trying to set up for us. So he'll dish out some major alpha for us tonight. I mean, I know previously I've been mostly doing the talking, sharing my own experience, but today we'll be hearing from someone else. So I think we
Are
should
we
just
live
give him a
already?
yeah, we are live already, so it's fine. But it's fine.
Jesus.
Sorry, I should have mentioned to you. So yeah, so crypto is someone that has been around the LP community for a while now, and he has been hitting it back to back. Yeah, I think earlier this morning he made a post using the River product to LP. So he made a post using the River product to LP. So and yeah, he has been one of our biggest supporters at River. So he has been a friend, one of our biggest supporters at River. So like I said, he will be talking and sharing his experience. So we still have few people on connected to the live. So I want us to share the link. Let's have more people tune in. Share the link. Let's have more people tune in to the live section. Yeah, let's have more people tune into the live section. So, yeah. So let's wait for him while we set up. Yeah, and yes, I also made a post this morning. I mean, yesterday I was talking about the position I opened. Yeah, we had a data that was around -7% or so, and then I made a post this morning where it did 12% plus. All right. So this is the cool thing about LPing. All right. I mean, honestly, LPing is something that you hardly make loss from. You hardly, you rarely, unless you're just being reckless on your own. All right. Unless you're just being reckless on your own, you rarely make loss from it. And it's something that anybody who wants to grow consistent income should take a look at. All right, should take a look at. I mean, if you've been following our live stream from the previous day, if you're following our live stream from since last week, we have been doing a couple of things, showing different strategy and all that. So yes, so we'll be waiting for our guest to phone in. Yes, okay, I think he's here now. I think he's here now. So your mic is mute.
So sorry guys for the little ups and
No,
downs. I didn't know
no,
that
no,
we were
wala.
live.
No, wala, no, wala. Sorry, I forgot to mention too. So
No,
yeah,
it's all good.
yeah. So Crypto, thank you for joining us this evening. So yeah, you've been LPing for a while now. So how I'll be asking you a couple of questions to get your thoughts on stuff. And like we've been having since last week, we've been having this live stream where we talk about liquidity provision, sharing strategies, just basically discussing how to get started as a liquidity provider. So I would like you to share your journey on how did it all start? Like, how did you get to become a liquidity provider? First of all, introduce yourself. Yes.
Okay, GM everyone. I'm so excited to be at the River live stream today. It's an honor for me to be here because I've been with River from the early age of building, like back in the
Yeah.
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 So it's really amazing to see that the product has grown to this stage, and actually I've been able to make some bucks for myself from the product, so it's really a good one. So big shout out to the team first off, and big shout out to everyone that is currently on the call joining us and seeing us live. First off, my name is Crypto. I'm a creative technologist and I'm also the lead building Super Team NG Creators Guild. So trading has been something I've been doing for a while
Oh
before
wow,
contribution. Yeah.
wow, wow.
So, but you all know how trading is. There are some times that you just feel like, are you sure this thing is actually for me, or I should
Yeah,
just leave it
yeah,
and do something else? So, yeah, that is how trading has been so far. I've been trading peps for a while. I think back in 2021, 2022, like that.
yeah.
Peps. So that was what I've been doing, and I've been into community building then. So there is a company that we're working for, Max X. They are still pushing, they are still, you can check them out. And we have been like the growth specialist for them in the African region before we transitioned and we left there pushing other things, and currently we are here. So my trading journey as a liquidity provider started in February when Quego and the Meteora team came down to Plateau State for the
Okay.
LP campus tour. So
Well,
then, since they are coming to my city, definitely something that I have to be part of it and see how I can help them with the arrangement and help them in
yeah.
any way I can. Yes, as a creative. So they came in, but LP was something that I was actually interested in, but I didn't actually understand how it works. So I
Works,
was like,
yes.
okay, since Prego and the team are actually coming down to just, why not let me just wait for them and get to experience and ask them how everything works, and let me see how I
Yeah,
can dive into it. So when Quego and the team came into Jos, I knew that I had to like meet them one on one to like know how everything is going. Yeah. So when
yeah,
they came into Jos, I was like, okay, Quego, welcome to my city. Will you find some little time for us to just show me how LP works and so on and so forth? So he was like, yeah, you can meet me up in my hotel. And I was like, oh, I was like offering for them to come to my house, to come and stay in my house already, because I want to
mm,
like get everything,
yeah,
like give them any space for them to like. But he was like, he didn't know, and he has already booked for his hotel. So
yes,
that's fine. He was like, okay, I should come to his hotel and let's see how it go. And he can show me a thing or two. So I went there with Teddy and also with Cruz, the souffle lead for Nigeria here. So we
yeah,
went there.
witty.
Yeah, yeah. So we
Okay.
went to their hotel and we met Quego and I've forgotten this guy's name. They are the designer for Meteor Niger. Forgotten his name, yeah. But yeah, I
Ghana
met
from
the
Nigeria. Okay, this guy Gabriel.
yeah, Gabriel. I met
Yeah.
Quego and Gabriel in their hotel. So Gabriel came, okay, Quego came to Gabriel's room and we started working on, okay, they started showing us what LP is all about. But I've studied the LP, the what will I put it? The documentation, yeah. And also
Yes.
I've
Okay.
gone through the Meteora Academy
Bootcamp.
before
Okay.
yeah, the boot camp before they came
Okay.
into Jos. So I had an idea what LP is, but now I want it more practical, one-on-one session. Yeah. So when they
Yeah.
came in, they now started showing us how it works, being step, how to add liquidity, how to remove liquidity, and so on and so forth. And the position that we opened that day, we actually made some dollars from it. I think we made like $2 or so from the position we opened that day. And I was like, yeah, this is where I am. This is where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. So one of the issue that I actually had with LP, sorry, with trading then is reversal. You get, I might open a long position and the position
It
will
turns
come
the
in.
way right.
Yeah, it will take my stop loss, it will take off my stop loss, then it will go the direction that I actually predicted that the market will go to. So it has
Mm.
been a challenge for me like for a very long time, because why will I be losing money on stop loss on and on? Sometimes I'll just trade without stop loss, and it's not advisable for a trader
Yes, 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 yes. To
without
trade
stop
with that
loss.
stuff.
That is not a good risk management strategy. So I don't advise anyone to trade without stop loss. Yeah. So that has been the issue. That's why I was like, okay, let me just pause on the trading aspect for now and just go full time into content creation and so on and so forth. So meeting Craigo, he now showed me how LP works. It has to do with consolidation. The more the market consolidate around the range that your
Yeah, yeah,
liquidity,
yeah, you're making
the more
money.
you earn this. I was like, this is what
This one slap.
because I'm not looking for market to go in a certain direction. I
Yeah,
just need,
you're not going to for price.
you get, I'm just looking for price to just be going up and down in a certain region. And I was like, yeah, this is something that I actually love to do. You get. So he showed me how to open a position, close a position, and so on and so forth. And I was like, okay, I already have the knowledge of trading. I already know what an uptrend is, what a downtrend is, and what a consolidation is, and where price is likely to consolidate. You get. So with all those past experience and those trading skills, I was like, if it's consolidation, I actually know how to look for where price might consolidate. It's
Hmm.
not 100% yes that price will always consolidate on that
Consider
aspect, but
somewhere.
at least I have an idea. Okay, if this price is at this level, it definitely consolidates. For
Fix
example,
it.
fair value gaps. This is where price is normally drawn to. You get where
Okay.
price has been inefficient. Definitely, the price will definitely come back there to pick up those streets that it left off when maybe
Yeah,
going up
left off.
or going
Yes, when
down.
it was.
So
Yes, yes.
I already know. I know blocks, other blocks, breaker blocks, and so on and so forth. So all these were something that I knew before, and now they are telling me I can actually make money from consolidation. I was like, okay, that's good. So I took LP then. I've been opening some positions, be learning some strategies. But one thing that I actually had to learn is how to know what coin to actually LP in. You get
Okay.
what coin to actually LP in. Wait, are you sure I've not gone beyond the question? You
No,
said the
no,
journey.
no.
I think I've gone beyond the journey right now.
No, I'm actually enjoying it. All right. I mean, I think you should go ahead because you're actually going in the direction of the question. So it's
Okay,
fine. You
so
can go
yeah,
ahead.
so that was the journey. Yeah, that was the journey. It started in February when Craigo and Gabriel came into Jos for the LP bootcamp. That was when I pick on liquidity provision. But before then, I've been on the
Okay. On the
this thing
trading
on the
part.
liquidity academy and
Okay.
Meteora Academy, learning about how to LP, what beans are, the different kind of strategy, the sports, the beat axe, yeah, the beat axe, the
The curve.
sport, and also the curve, yeah.
Yeah.
So all that I've been learning them how to use the bean, what's bean percentage, fees, volume, so on and so
Yeah.
forth, and how to actually check what and the kind of coins you should LP, some red flags you should check
Look
before
out
you
for.
LP into your coin and try to avoid them. So that has been the journey, and I think that has been the journey so far. So let me
Oh,
just give it back to you for.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. I mean, it's quite a journey. If there's something that is common with anybody that hears about helping, especially if you are a trader, is the ease that comes with earning. You know, the thing about difference between major difference about trading and helping is that you are so much price dependent on trading. I mean, you are just waiting for, okay, you are not even, so now if you, even as a spot trader, you buy a token, maybe it's at $1, and the token goes down to maybe 0.8 cents, 0.8, 0.7, and comes back to the $1. That is your entry point. You've still not made any money. But as a liquidity provider, with that movement now, you don't print. All right, you don't like
That
you
is
don't
just the
print.
sweet part. You get you don't even
So
print money. I swear.
yeah, so the ease that you earn as the ease you earn with as a liquidity provider is just like the cool thing about it. Like anybody who has tried trading and hear about helping and see the ease you can earn money with. I mean, all you just need to do is to target a consolidation point, and you earn. You can even hold a position for, depending on how good the token is and market condition. You can even hold a position for days and earn so much money from it. Like you're not even waiting for this. If it was trading, maybe you buy that token and you be like, oh, this token is not pumping or this token is not moving this way. But a liquid provider has earned probably 100% of something you've just been holding and you're making zero money from it. So helping is actually very cool. I mean, there's nobody that has tried out trading that will see helping and not appreciate the tech. The tech is super cool. Okay, thank you so much for running us through your beginner journey. So, before you start, we go into the more practical aspect. I would like you to create. I mean, we cannot say, or personally, because I know you, I would say that you've been quite a successful liquidity provider. You've made money from it, and you've been consistent with the profit. So, what have actually worked for you? What are those disciplines that have made you consistent? All right, because even though yes, helping is cool, people still make mistakes with this thing and lose money. So what are those things that you're doing that has made you made profit consistently? Because from what we've been discussing, from what our conversation from last week is how to make up to $1,000 from LPing. And one of the things we've been emphasizing on is consistent profit. So, what are those things you've actually done that have made you stay consistent in making profit?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. Yeah. So one thing that every trader is supposed to know is that there is one thing that you cannot evict, that is losses. As a trader, you definitely incur losses. But what will make you stand out from someone that okay, what will make you a profitable trader and someone who is not profitable is you consistently making higher wins and lesser losses.
Yeah.
Losses is something that every trader incurs. That is just the truth. So if you are coming into trading, whether as a liquidity provider or you trade peps or sports or whatever kind of trader you want to be, just know that you will incur losses. That is just something that you can't run away from. But what you want to look into or what you want to aim towards is that your losses should not be more than your wins. You get, you should not be losing more and you should be losing less, because what this does to you is that it fucks up with your trading psychology. It fucks, sorry,
Mm,
can I use fuck? It mess up with your trading psychology, and it
yeah.
mess up with it mess your trading psychology up. That's one. And it also mess
Yeah.
up confidence as well, because by the time you are losing, you become afraid to even approach the market again. You
Yes.
might be seeing your setup, you might be seeing a profitable trade, or you might be seeing a good coin, but you'll be scared. You'll be saying, okay, this $100 that I'm having, this $500 that I'm having, I want to use it to maybe buy this gadget, or maybe use it to pay for my rent, or so on and so forth. But I'm
Yeah.
scared. Let me not come and use this money and trade on this, and I'll lose it,
And
and
you
I'm
lose
losing
it.
on my red fees. You get, it puts you in
Yeah.
a position that you'll be in tension. You get, or you'll be trading because you want to satisfy a need. You get,
Mm,
that is one aspect that people should try as much as possible to avoid. Most of
okay.
what Some of my losses that I've gotten in LP is because I wanted to LP to do a certain trade to the profit,
It did
and
do
I
money
don't.
doubling.
You get, so at that point, I'm not even checking. Okay, is this a good coin for me to
Good
trade in?
time. Yeah.
But I'm
Oh,
just
you're
like,
just
I just
desperate.
want to make this profit so that I'll be able to go and do this and do that. And you see
Okay.
that I end up losing from that trade. So this
You
is
okay?
something that people should try as much as possible to avoid. And also make sure that your wins are more than your losses. And one thing that you should put at the back of your mind as a trader is you need to be able to learn from others, then adopt and create your own strategy.
Mm,
People have been there before you that definitely you need to follow their footsteps, yeah. But you need
yeah.
to be able to learn your create your own strategy. Okay, this is what I'm looking for in the market. I need to check this, and check this. Once this and this have been satisfied, okay, I'll be able to help you in this coin. There are some there are different kind of strategies that people will not even come and tell you outside. You get, they will not come and
Mm,
tell you, okay, this is what I do at this point. When maybe this coin is at this point, this is what I do as a trader. So you as yourself is based on your consistent trading and consistent learning and backtesting and also journaling. It's very important for you to journal your trade. Go back to your trade and see, okay, what did I do wrong that I lost this trade? When I was losing this trade, what was I doing at that point? You get, when I was helping and they it has gone outside my range. What did I do at that point? What was the market condition at that point? What was the news? What are people that are trading that coin at that point saying? These are things
yeah.
that as an LP provider, liquidity provider, you should be able to pay attention to them. Pay attention to the price, pay attention to volume, pay attention to the community. What are they saying? And pay attention to your strategy. What strategy was I using there? How many bins were open? How many bin position did I open at that point? You get, these are things that you need to pay very close attention to. That way, you'll
Yeah.
be able to understand, okay, this and this was what I did at this point, and I was able to recover, and I was able to get profit at the end of the day. Or at the end of the day, this was what happened, and I had to close this position at an impermanent loss. You get, it's very
Yeah.
important that you understand all this and you journal them down. But the most important key is that make sure that your wins goes beyond your
Your loss.
losses. And one thing that this journaling will help you do is you'll be able to understand, okay, if I'm trading at this point, Okay, your strategy, I mean, there was a coin that I LP'd, I think was it within last week. It went
Okay.
out of my
Your
range,
price
and I
range.
was in loss. But I look at this point, I saw that no
It will
matter
go.
what, this coin has to retrace back to this
Your
range
entry.
that I opened, because it has not have any pullback since the coin. It went up, came down, went. I think okay, went up, came down, then it went up again, and it created a fair value gap, and that's where I normally aim to provide liquidity in.
LP, yeah.
Fair value gap, you get. I LP in. I look for those fair value gap to LP in. So when I opened my position around there and it went down into the fairly value gap, it traded within that range for a while. Then it dropped down outside my range. I was like, I was in loss. Yeah, I was in loss, but I was like, no, I can't close this position right now because I know no matter what, it has to retrace. Even though this coin want to rock, it will retrace first back to that point to pick up orders like sell orders that it will use to sell down. So I was just observing the coin closely. I was just closely observing it, and trust me, that coin um it retraced back, it pumped back. Once it pumped back, I went out of that position and it dumped back,
It don't.
and I was
You
already
took your
out.
money.
I
Yeah.
took my money, bro. I took my money, and that was it. So that is what um, practicing and adopting your own strategy. The person you are learning from, he will never tell you this that okay,
This
if
went to
this is
sell.
what I do when I'm out of range, and these are the things factors that I check before saying okay, I'm going to leave this position to reverse back before I
Yeah.
close this position. So these are things that you have to learn for yourself, and you have to consistently be doing it. And I have to also tell people that there is something that is very important. I know that there are a lot of people that are using Playground to LP,
Learn how
learn,
to be
and so on
LP.
and so forth. It's very important that if you are starting off, yes, use the Playground to understand how to open position, how to close, how to all those kind of things. Learn them on the Playground. But if you actually want to learn or build a strategy, then you have to use real money, because this is where the
Yes.
emotions come to play.
Yeah.
This
When
is
you
where you
how to handle
see your
emotion.
you get this is where you will be seeing your money going down, and you you'll be in a position, almost should I close this or should I keep it? This is where you
Yeah.
need to test your strategy to know that whether almost is my strategy working or not. We
Yes.
have been using demos. There's a trade on one of my demo account that is still live now. If maybe they have not closed it or something, it's still live because I don't even
I mean,
care,
it's not your
because it's not
money.
my money. I've opened it and I've not left it there. You get that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So it's very important that you transition from the demo to use your real
My
funds to be
money.
able to
Hmm.
test your strategy, to be able to know okay your mindset. How can I be able to withstand the pressure of me going out of range and I'm incurring some impermanent losses? You
Yes.
get, how can I withstand those pressure? You get, so these
Yes.
are some things that you need to check to help you to know the right strategy and your own strategy that you actually use to make you to be profitable. Profitability doesn't come in one day. The losses will
Okay.
come, but trust me, learn from those losses and you see those wins will start compiling. Yeah.
Mm.
So that
Lovely.
is just my take on trying to
Lovely.
stay the profitable side.
Profitable. Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much. I mean, what you said now reminded me of something. I remember far back then, maybe somewhere, I mean, maybe maybe 2018, 2019. I wanted to learn binary trading. Then binary trading was a thing, expert option and the rest of them. That was when they came out newly. So they have this demo account you can use and learn with. So I mean, or forex, you are using demo account, you are using all this demo account, and you are making money. But the first time you use your real money, the way you go take chop loss, you take chop loss, like the way you make loss from it. So I think something important you said is people sometimes can be hard on themselves. All right, because the whole yeah, using demo account. I mean, big shout out to Meteora for coming up with the whole playground idea. It's a good start. I mean, in fact, I even when people want to be on River, I recommend them say, "Oh, go use Meteora Playground." Just it gives you like it makes you familiar with the environment. It makes you familiar with the environment. But the truth is, no matter how you play on the playground, it's only a playground. You are just playing. All right. So when you want to make the real money, is when you now put your money, you now deposit your money, and you're seeing that, oh, this is going out of your price range, what should you do? And there's something people should give themselves time. Something about LPing is that it's just like people just, it's not a get quick rich scheme. All right, you don't get rich overnight from it. It's something you give yourself time to, for you to be profitable with it. Yes, one thing he mentioned was you must have someone you're following. All right. And that was part of the thing we did in this live stream, sharing my own personal strategy. Oh, I've been making money from LPing using River. This is how much I've made so far. All right. This is what I've been making so far from it. So learning a strategy from someone, it's a good hack. All right. Someone that is guiding you, or somebody you follow the strategy and say, oh, this is how I do it. This is how I do this is how I do that. All right. But at the same time, there are things only you can learn by yourself. All right. Because someone can tell you, drop a signal. Oh, this token is printing. LP for it. It can even give you strategy. Oh, do a single sided soul, sports, or single sided soul, bid ask. All those things, people do it for you. But the person will not tell you, number one, when to close position. All right. The person will not tell you, number two, when it goes out of your price range, what do you do? All right. So their own is they've given you a signal. So anything you do after then is based on what you've learned so far. So what you've learned so far, you look at it. Are you to wait it out for it to come back to your price range? Are you to rebalance? Are you to close the position and carry the loss and go and sleep? All those kind of things. These things are something you learn the farther you go. So the more you get better with this thing, you will learn about it. So thank you so much. I mean, this is something very important for people because being consistent with profit, loss is inevitable. That is the truth. Loss is inevitable, and it's something that you have to settle in within you. It's just like learning any kind of even in learning businesses or trying to do something for the first time. You always make mistakes. That one is in it. But the truth is, something you mentioned that is important is, are they learning from that mistakes? You mentioned something about journaling, all right, where you take note of, okay, this didn't go well. What and what went wrong? What and what didn't I do better? What and what should I change? All right. Okay, is this my strategy? Is it the kind of token I help it for? Is it this? Is it that? So these things are very important. So thank you so much for re-emphasizing on these things. I mean, those who are liquid providers and entity liquid providers, they're already catching a lot of alpha from this section. So thank you so much, Crypto. Yes, something else I'll be asking is I know you mentioned partly, but I wanted to like maybe give us a rundown. What are those possible mistakes people are likely to make, especially at the beginner level when they want to start LPS? What are the likely mistakes people make at the beginner level? So probably the ones you made too, when you started LPing and all that.
Okay. I think one of the first mistakes or where people get it wrong when it comes to LPing or trading is the fact that you want to use LP to take yourself out of a situation, or you are seeing LP as, or maybe trading, let me just say trading in general, as your way out. Yeah, because one thing that this does to you is it puts you on the edge to want to make
Okay.
money always. At some
Okay.
point, you might even be making the money, and it will still put you on the edge that you want more.
More.
It will not even allow you to take profit. And in this business of trading, until you click that close
Sell.
position and take profit,
You
you
never
have
make
not
money.
made profit. Even though you are seeing
Yeah.
you are up $1,000 and you have not closed that position, trust me, you have not made profit. Because
Yes.
one single news can just come and it will change everything. You get.
Truth.
So it's
Truth.
very important that if you are coming into LPing or trading, one thing that I tell people is try as much as possible to have another source of income. Don't just
Okay.
start off LPing or trading as your main source of
As the
income,
only
because
means of livelihood.
it
Okay.
will actually mess you up. Some people did it that way and they have succeeded, but based
Hmm.
on statistics and based on data, a lot of
Most
people that
people.
have gone through that route have not been successful. Yeah. So try as
Hmm.
much as possible to find another source of income that will help you to remedy for some losses or even help you to build capital for your trading. And that capital will be for, okay, this is what I use for trading. Then you have funds that will take care of your needs. It's very important that you have resources that will take care of your daily needs, like data, food, light bills, internet bills, even for your refreshment or for your leisure, or maybe to just take yourself out to just ease up, maybe to just enjoy the good things of life. Make sure that you have another source of income that handles those aspects, because as an individual you need those things to even clear your mind, to put your mind on a level that you'll be able to perform better and to be
Yes, yes,
productive. So
yes.
try as much as possible to have another source of income that caters for that those needs. And your trading capital should be something different, that it's not something that, okay, I'm just looking to get money from this to settle in a bill or so on and so forth. That's how
Mm,
I do it. I've set up my trading capital different, so the profit I make there, they are just compounding, while I have other source of income. Just as you all know, I'm a creative technologist. I help
yes.
people, I help creators get better. I help brands with marketing their
Yes.
product and so on and so forth. And I also create content myself as well. So
Mm,
that aspect is handling most of my bills, what I eat, my electricity bill, even for my
yeah.
leisure. If I want to go out, I want to take my girl out, and I want to take my
Mm,
boys out, or I just want to hang out with my boys. That aspect has been handled by my skill set and what I offer in the space. But my
all
trading
right.
capital is just there for my trading. The profit I make, the compound, and at certain points, I take profit from there and maybe put it for investment, or I do any other thing that I plan to do with it.
Mm,
So that is how I do my thing. And this is how I think every trader should do theirs
should
as
do.
well. You might
Should do.
have a contrary way to do it, but I
Opinion.
think
Yes.
with the experience that I've had, the stories I've had from other traders that that have been far ahead of me, and we have of the same level, so far so good. They have always make sure that your trading capital is different from what handles your bills and cater for yourself. So this is one of the
Lovely.
mistakes that most traders come into the space with. They just think that, okay, I'm coming to trade and to LPing to just get money for my food and so on and so forth. And you find
Mm,
out that those needs keeps on messing up their strategy, messing up their psychology, and even messing them as a trader. So please try as much as possible to start with making sure that you have your capital different from your needs different. Another mistake that people often, or new traders get, is they are scared. You see, the fear of you actually opening your position is something that most traders are actually make mistakes, because if you don't open a position, bro, you cannot earn. That is just it. Some people are so scared of opening a position that they might see a profitable trade, a profitable
yeah.
setup, but they don't have the confidence enough to open that position. Once you open that position, there are only two outcomes: it's either you win or you
Make
lose.
sure.
That's
Yes.
why we talk about risk management. Yeah, you should be able to know, okay, with this capital I have, what is my risk tolerance? If I'm having $100 portfolio, is my risk tolerance for each trade 3%, 2%, 5%, 10%? You need to put into account all those risk management strategies you get. It's not just about trading. Make sure that you know, okay, my risk tolerance, if I'm opening a position, for every day that I'm opening a position, my risk management strategy allows me to take up like 2% off my portfolio, or 3% or 5%, based on the kind of trader, excuse me, based on the kind of
Yeah.
trader that you are.
Mm,
So as long as you already know your risk tolerance and, okay, this is what I'm ready to lose, then why are you scared of opening that position?
yes.
Open that position. That is where you know whether I'm winning or I'm losing. So make sure that you have your risk management in check, and don't be scared of opening that position. Once you open that position, it's two outcomes. It's either you are winning or you are losing.
True. True. True.
So
True.
make sure that, okay, I know, okay, this is the amount I'm willing to lose, even though we don't want to lose money, but that is just the reality. We just have to lose money at some point. So that is where the risk management mitigates for these losses. Okay, I'm going to lose 3%. It's fine. I still have about 97% of my portfolio safe for me to go again. Out of five trades, you lose two, you win three. Man, you are looking
Your
good.
profit. Yes.
You are in profit,
Yes. Your
bro.
profit.
What's your risk ratio? Okay, I'm risking 1% for 3%. Okay, you lose two trades and you win three trades, and your win your lose to your I've forgotten this one. Your win to
Your win to
oh
loss
god,
ratio.
your risk, yeah, your win to reward ratio, yeah, is 1 to 3 or 1 to 2. Already, if you
Yes.
times that 2 times 3 is 6 minus okay, you lose 2 times 2, 1 times 2 is how many? 4.
What else do
Yeah, so already you're already 2. Before you know, you keep on with that. This week you win 3 trades. Next week you win 4. Then upper week you smash your 5 wins. Bro,
yes.
you're having more wins than losses. You are becoming a profitable trader already. So make sure
Mm.
that you are not scared of opening position. Once you have your risk management in check, then there is no need for you to be scared of opening that position. Yeah, it's very
Okay.
important. And also, one of the mistakes that most traders or newbie traders make is they tend not to know when to take losses. It's very important for
Yeah.
you to know when to take your loss,
Take
take your
loss. Yeah, I think this point you mentioned is very important. I think you should buttress on it more because yeah, we talk about profit so much, but we don't really talk about loss so
the
much.
losses here. It's very important
Mm.
for you as a trader to know when to take your loss and go. Because most
Yes.
traders, they just look at the win part. You see, I've been there. Let me not even say you see people. I've been there. I've hold a position to $0.
We die here.
You get it's crazy, man. I've hold a position to $0. A position that I saw. One of the most crazy part is that I saw profit in that position, bro.
It
I saw
happened.
profit in that position. And I was like, how can I be seeing profit on this position? And now you are telling me I should be taking uh
Loss and going.
30% loss. I should be taking 30% loss. I say, nah, like this position will reverse. I must collect that money. And bro, that was how I held that position to zero.
It is
And what is the next thing? I started looking for capital now to start up
start
again.
afresh.
So just
Yeah.
learn when to take your losses. Protect your capital is very important. Protect your capital at every cost, bro. Than for you to
Yeah.
hold that position to zero. Take that loss. If it's a 10% loss, take it. If it's a 20% loss, take it. Even if it's a 50% loss, just take it and go. As long as you have seen that one, your setup is your setup is the market is not going according to your setup. It has
Stop is
invalidated your setup.
yes.
It have crossed there is no any other uh, mechanisms, or what will I even say? No any other metrics that is telling you that this trade is going to go in
It's
my
going to
favor.
favor you. Mm.
Then, bro, at that point, you already know that this trade is a losing trade already for me. Take your losses. There is no trader that has been arrested because he took losses off a trade. You get? So take your losses. When the losses come, take it. It's better for you to take a 10%, 20%, 30% loss than to take 100% loss. Because one, you have you have put your capital at risk. What will you use to even try the market again?
Shoot.
So
Really
if
shoot.
you protect your capital, you take your loss, it gives you a room to still go again, to try again.
Yeah.
And in you protecting that capital and going back into the market, then you give yourself a chance for you to profit from the market in that second trial, or in that third trial or fourth trial.
Yes. Wow.
And if your risk to win ratio is high, and let's say for example maybe is 1 to ratio 3 or 4, and already you have taken 3 losses, one win 1 to ratio 4, one win has covered for your losses and put you ahead. But that
Yes.
can only be possible if you take your loss and protect your capital. You get?
Mm.
It's very important, guys. Let's not hold a position to $0, please. Let's not do diamond hands in this position
That
here.
that one go hard though.
Let's not do diamond hands here, guys. It's very important. Let's not do diamond hands here. So
so
take your
so so
losses.
yes, sorry, I'm cutting you short. So the thing here is, if there's some reason, like because now we're talking about the position, but this also applies to trading. All right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
From personal experience, so sometimes you LP open a position or you buy a token in terms of trading, and the thing goes down. All right, and that it has happened to me. Sometimes I open a position, I hold it, and I'm in loss. Sometimes 60% loss. All right. And The next minute, I now like, okay, I can't take it anymore, and I close the position. And the next day, you come back, the token don't pump go up. You know, that feeling. I'm like, you would have just waited it out. So this is something that is that thing that make people, uh, try to wait and try to see the end of it. All right. So, but because most times, because it happened to me recently, I bought the token. I was up to 30% profit. I was like feeling good, and the next thing it went down to 20. Went down to then it went down to zero. Came back to 20. One man said I should take my money and go. I was like, no, no, this token looks all good. They go pump, they go, and that was how I was in up to minus 60% of
Okay,
it.
yeah, yeah. Let me touch down on that aspect. Yeah,
Yes,
let me touch
yes.
down on that aspect. For a
Hmm.
situation like that, but I'll tag it to a skill issue. You get
Okay.
why did I tag it as a skill issue? Is because there there is a certain level where you know that okay, this token, just as I said on the trade I told you guys I took last week, that I was
Yes.
already in loss, but I was like, I'm not closing this position because I know that this
Yes,
coin is
it will still
definitely
come
going to
back.
reverse, even if it's going to dump. So you see, this is where skill matters a lot. Don't just come into LP, you learn one thing, learn another thing, and you just hold it there. You get, you don't just keep it at that point. Learn to improve, learn to add to your skill set, to your arsenal. You get, learn more things. Okay, learn what tokens are talking about. You get, what is a good looking token, what, even beyond that is why I say it's beyond just reading price action. Go down to the community. What are the people in that community saying? What are the
About it. Okay.
developers saying as well? You need to
Okay.
be able
Okay.
to follow up to see what people are actually saying about that coin.
Important. Important. Important.
You get, so
Important.
it's not just about
Important.
opening an LP position
Position
and you are, that is all. You are just waiting for it to consolidate. You take your fees and
and
you
make
go.
profit and you go. Okay.
You get, you need to open that position, follow the coin, see what's happening. The orders that are coming in, all the metrics are there for you to check. But sometimes you might not know because you don't even know that these metrics are there. That's why I say most times it has to do with a skill issue.
You
You
okay?
might be the metrics might be showing you that more buys are coming in, but because you don't even know where to check it, you don't even know that okay, more buys are even coming into this token. You are already down bad there, and you just feel like okay, let me just close it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get, so it's very important that as you are helping, you try as much as possible to improve your skill. Don't just stay there in any facet of life. Don't just be okay with what you have. Even
Yes.
right now,
Don't be
as
okay with the
creators that
basics.
we are seeing the coming of AI. And if you don't integrate AI into your workflow,
Your
you are
workflow.
they are leaving you behind. And even the River app, when you check the River app, you find out that they have AI integration in it as
No.
well.
Yeah.
So you see, everybody is trying to move with what's happening. You need to be updated and you need to learn more. You just don't need to stay in one place. So most
Hmm.
times you see in a situation like that, it's a skill issue. Sometimes it might not even be a skill issue. You might actually see that okay, this coin is dumping and something will happen and the coin will pump. And that's why we say that losses are inevitable. Learn to
Yes.
accept the loss and know when to
Hmm.
close. Sometimes you allow it to be going down deep till it even go beyond your risk management threshold, and this is not what you want to find yourself in. You get,
Yes. Yes.
so that is
Yeah.
just it.
Yeah, I think if there's something you say that is very important, because I know, because why I made this emphasis is that most time people who hold token for this long is based on experience. They buy token and it's in
Sure.
loss, and the moment they sell, the token takes off back up again. And who I would have voted, who the whole regret. So when something like that happens again, they feel like they can wait it out and everything. But I think the brighter side to what you said is that you should consider your capital. Your capital preservation is one of the most important things when LPing. All right, because you ask yourself, what if this token doesn't bounce back and you lose your whole money? What will you do? All right, I think that is something you really pointed out, because people make a lot of mistakes. Because I think things around trading and LPing, most of the mistakes people make are more emotional. All right, most of them are just in decision making, in things around okay, what to do when this goes wrong, what to do. It's just these are like most of the mistakes people make around it. And thank you for clearing this up so much. I mean, this was like it was a total clear up. All right. So thank you so much. So
I think
I think
let me
okay,
just hit on one point. I just have one more
sure,
point
sure.
to just
Please
keep.
hit.
Yeah. So it's very
Please
important
hit.
that when you experience this loss, sometimes there is what we call revenge trading, trying to get your money back. You get,
Yeah,
this
revenge
is something
trading.
that
Yeah,
we have seen a lot of traders doing, and it has fucked them up big time.
yes,
As long as the next trade you want to take is not meeting up to your trading criteria or your LP criteria, what you need to check before you LP, then you don't have
mm,
to rush in that you are trying to get back your money. You get, let's try as much as possible to cut down revenge trading. I'm not saying that you cannot revenge trade. You can revenge trade as long as it's meeting to the criteria of your LP. If it's not checking the boxes that you need to check before you LP into a coin, please don't revenge that trade. You can lose money and you find, okay, yes, you lost money and now you want to revenge, and the coin is meeting up to your criteria, fine and good, you can still go back there as long as your risks allow you for that day to maybe take another trade. Maybe if for that day it's a 5% risk tolerance and you are already 2% down, so you still have 3% to go for that day, then why not? You can go in and recover your money, but fine and good. But just going back in because you just want to make back your money, you are not even checking some metrics, you're not even checking your checklist, your trading checklist, your LP checklist, and so on and so forth. I just want to go back in there. You just end up hurting yourself more. And trust me, the more you lose, the more you don't want to even LP anymore. So try as much as
yes,
possible
true.
to manage your losses, manage your emotions as well. You get, if you lose a trade and you are still looking at the screen to just jump in back, quietly close your laptop, off your phone, go and look for one cold coke or maybe anything chill. Just take, calm your mind. Once your head is
Yeah,
calm, you can come back and look
yeah,
into the market. And the market
yeah,
never
truth.
runs. People have been
Yeah, truth,
trading
truth.
the market for long and they are still trading and people will still trade it afterwards. So the market never runs dry, man. So always give your time break and always try as much as possible not to revenge
Yeah,
trade and lose more money. So that is just what I
yeah.
wanted to add to that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you so much. I mean, there are many things you mentioned here about, managing your risk, don't revenge trade, and a lot of them. So please, I really believe that we are learning these things. I mean, if you're someone who has been around and experienced, you probably know these things, but it's not just about knowing them, it's about applying them because I know, yes, I know even some things I've told people not to do. And long run, I find myself doing them. I'm like wondering, like, I know you just tell person now, make you know do this too.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
easy. Honestly, it's not easy,
Actually,
but
it's not easy. But I mean, we have to just keep creating that discipline for ourselves because the
for sure.
more we talk about it, the more we get more discipline with this thing, the more profitable we are because most of the things that have made people not be successful or made consistent profits is the recklessness that come with money. All right, there's this recklessness that come with money. Money can be very emotional. Once you are listening it like this, it's looking like they are taking away your life. All right, so and I think it goes back to the main thing you mentioned, which was the most important thing about um, you don't trade or LP under pressure. Like now, you want to buy a car, you want to use LP money, and you want to okay have 1 million naira. You want to buy a car, and the car is like 5 million. You say make you use an LP first till the money grow. I'm not saying it might not. All right, I'm not saying it might not, but it's
In
actually
most
it doesn't.
situations, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, yes. It puts you under pressure, and that is the last thing you should feel when helping. Pressure is like the last thing you should feel because once you're
Sure.
under pressure, you start getting it wrong. Once pressure coming, you start getting it wrong. So thank you so much for pointing this thing out. So yeah, I think something I wanted to point out because like I said, we've been doing a lot of live stream and we have like a lot of people who are new who are listening to us. So someone who wants to get started in the journey as an LP, what how do they go about it? How do people go about like I want to become an LP? I don't know where to start from. What do you recommend? How do you recommend they get started? All right.
Okay. So for
Okay.
someone trying to get into LP, for all of you that don't know what River is all about, River is like an aggregator for pools. You get, so whether you want to LP on Meteora, Orca, Radium,
Radio.
and so on and so forth, yeah, you can do all that on River. As simple as short, you get. So whether you are a Meteora lover, a Radium lover, whichever wherever you're coming from, I would definitely suggest Meteora for you guys. Why? Because they have an academy where you can actually start learning what LP is all about. So for you to start LPing, I'll advise you to start with the academy. Why this? Because you'll be able to understand some key concepts about LP. You get, so you start from Mutura while building your trading capital. So why am I putting these two side by side? So you are looking for a trading capital, you are growing your trading capital on one aspect, then you are learning the concept, you are learning what LP is all about on the other aspect. When you have been able to understand what these key terms are, what these concepts are in LP, then you can jump into the playground. Get me right? Playground. You start from the playground because this is where you can actually make a mistake. Maybe you might have a very tight range. You don't even know that it's a tight range that you opened. You get, so you might
Yeah.
open a tight range and you don't even know what a tight range is.
Which means
On that playground, you'll be able to know, this is a very tight range, oh, and right now price is even below my range and I'm losing big on that. You get, so you'll be able to understand, okay, I don't supposed to open tight range in this point. I supposed to give like 70 beans, 60 beans, or maybe 50 beans based on the strategy you want to use. I do tight range as well, but there are some things that I need to check before I even
you
open
move
any tight
that
range
range.
position.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are things that you'll be able to make those mistakes on the playground. You'll be able to learn them. You're able to know how to zap out positions and so on and so forth. And once you are comfortable with that, you already know how to do all this. Then you can start off with your capital with proper risk management, please. With proper risk management. Then with proper risk management, we help you to mitigate losses. You don't just go into LPing and you are just losing your funds, all the capital you have saved for a while, and you're just losing them. No, this is not what we want. You get, so you start with proper risk management, and importantly, journal your trades and revisit them back, whether you are winning or you are losing. If you win, go and see, okay, what and what did I do? By journaling, I don't mean just write, okay, I open this position at this price, this is the range I use, how many beans I use, how many hours I spend. No, no, no. Your emotions as well. How was I feeling that day? I woke up in the morning, I was feeling so chill. I was able to have my breakfast, I ate well that day, and so on and so forth. This is detailed journaling. You are journaling the experience. I was not annoyed today. Everything was moving smoothly, and this was what and what. And after I finished, I won that trade. This was what and what I did. You get, because even the way you feel that day might cloud your judgment.
Contribute. Mm.
This is what some people might neglect. We will not even
Yeah, they
think that
miss. Yes.
this. You get, so be able to journal your emotions as well. How were you feeling that day during the trading position? When you open that position, once you click that open position, the feeling changes. How you are feeling will definitely change because already you have committed your funds to either make profit or make loss. So definitely you know that you are in the middle. It's either I will make profit or I will make loss. So the feeling as well will change. How were you feeling at that point? It takes consistency and over a period of time for you to be able to open position and you are not even feeling anything. You get, you're not even feeling anything. So you have to be able to journal all this experience. Go back. By the time you win those trades, you see, okay, I was happy to this morning and I was able to win this trade, and this was how my day started and stuff like that. This was what the market was looking at. Like, this was the kind of comments I was getting from the community of this token that I LP'd in, and this was why the token didn't rock. You get, it's very important for you to check all this because it will help you in the future on the next tokens that you'll be helping in. By the time you
Yeah.
go check their community and you see that the token is rocking and nobody's even saying anything, devs are not saying anything, you already know that, okay, this token is
Problem
definitely
there. Oh.
moving out. You get, so it will give you some patterns on how things are actually moving. You get, so
All
it's very
right.
important to journal and revisit what you journal. You get, so these are like, and just as I said, you learn from others. Get one or two people that you are learning from. They should be your mentors. You are learning how they are moving. Then build your own strategy. Don't just stick with what they are doing. Just as I said, they will never tell you everything that they are doing. They will never
Mm,
tell you
yes.
that he opened this position and I slept off. And once the moment I woke up, I just closed it. He will never tell you
When he
what.
closed the position.
So you'll be able to learn those things for yourself. You'll be
Sure.
able to know, okay, if I open this position, I can take my eyes off it. Your mentor or your tutor might not tell you that, if once I open position, I'm not taking my eyes off it. There are people that are like that. Once they
Yeah.
open position, they don't leave that desk, they don't leave that position till
Yeah. Till they make a profit.
so, and these are things that they might not tell you. So you need to be able
Yes.
to learn those strategies by yourself. Build your own strategy and know what you are actually doing. You get, just as I
True.
said, welcome the losses, but make sure you protect your capital. It's very important. Protect your capital as much as you can. You get, and don't be in a rush to just you just want to make money. You just want, profits are being compounded. They are not just made overnight.
Overnight.
Yes.
Yes.
Most
Important stuff.
especially this type of trading that we are doing, LPing, they are being
Yes.
compounded. They are not made overnight like meme coins and so on and so forth.
Yeah. All
These
these
are very volatile. This is not what we are preaching for you
50x,
guys here.
20x.
So yeah, you get. So just as I said, River is an aggregator. So you can LP on different webping platform, Meteora, this thing. So once you have learned this, you can come on River and you can see you can see the same pool on Meteora, see them on Radium, see them on Saros, and you'll be able, okay, let me see what's the volume on Saros, which platform is giving more fees. Where can I
Fees. Yes.
actually make more fees? This is like where
Exactly.
River has killed it. It's giving you
Yeah.
option for you to actually maximize your profit and not
Yes.
just to stick to one platform. We're here for the
Yes.
money. I'm a big fan
Yes.
of Meteora, I won't lie, but
Mm.
this we are
Most
here to make
important is
you
yes,
get we are here to maximize every profit that
your
we can.
profit.
So
Yes.
use Fiverr, look at different pools across different platforms, and just make sure that you are making as maximum profit as possible. But I'll definitely recommend Meteora for you to start off because they
Yeah.
have the academy, they have the
Yeah.
playground, they have the
Community too.
community, and they have the support as well. So
Yes.
Meteora
Yes.
can be your best place for you to begin with. So
Yeah.
yeah.
True. Thank you so much, Crypto. Thank you so much for emphasizing that. I mean, it's a good place for you to start. And yes, we also have the LP Ranger community. River has the LP Ranger community, which also is a good starting point for people who are interested to learn. So we already have a Discord community where you can join in. So once you join the Discord community, you have people there. You can ask questions, guide you, share strategies, tell you where to start from, what to do, what works for them. So and very soon we'll start introducing one-on-one mentorship. So we form like little clans, and once you join, you are attached to a clan where people you have like a leader, all right, where you have like a leader that helps you. So yes, so it's just for you to have a more personal interaction, so that I mean this is money we are talking about, and we know how sensitive it can be. So someone that also gives you not just strategy, but emotional support. All right. So you can lose money, and maybe you're telling your coach, and the person tell you how they lost their whole capital, and sometimes it can comfort you, and it doesn't make you give up and everything. Yeah. So that is quite important. Then, Kudu, I'm going to ask you this question. All right. I mean, we're already wrapping up. We've spent over an hour talking about helping. So I want to ask you this question. I know many people who are new to helping do ask this question, and that question is, how much can I start with? I want to start helping. How much can I start with? Yes, I know I've gotten that question a lot, but I think I want to ask you, and I think I want to get your opinion about it.
I think this is a very good question. And just give me a minute. I want to load my history dashboard on Meteora. Let me just look at what I started with. Because
Okay,
the
sure,
truth
it's
of the
fine.
matter is, when it comes to liquidity provision, you can help you with as low as $1. That is just the
Yes,
amazing part, and you make your money from it. So I actually want to look at what I started with.
started with
Then
okay.
where is it? History, right?
Actually, what they integrated at their calendar thing.
Yeah. That's what I'm checking.
Okay,
So I think the first position I opened on Meteora was $11,
okay.
$11.56. Yeah,
I
and I
think
made
that
I made like 20 cents off that. That was when I was just testing. So my
test
first
run.
profit on Meteora was, let me check. My first profit on Meteora was with $19.78, and I made $6 from that position. So you see, as little as $10, $5, $20, you can actually start LPing. You can actually start LPing.
Lovely.
So that was a
Lovely.
30% profit from
Wow.
19.7 $19.78. I made $6 6 cents. So
So
that's
that's like
like,
around $25 plus.
yeah, yeah, that's like, yeah, I will do it like
$25
$25
plus.
plus. So
Plus,
that's
yeah.
like 30%. So you can actually start as little as you can. And one thing that I always want to tell people is to take profit, no matter how little you might think it is.
Yes, most importantly,
$1, $2, take profit. It's better for you
take
to
profit a great
close
way
your position in profit than to close your position in loss.
in
If you
loss.
are seeing the
Truth.
market looking one kind, it's moving one kind, you don't even understand it. Brother, take
Collect your money
profit.
and move away.
That is just it. Don't say that it's just
Yeah.
$1. What will I do with $1? If you convert $1
But
to Nigeria, now, it's 1,300 and something. It will buy bread for you.
actually,
So
actually,
please,
uh,
let's not just lie to ourselves and be saying that we are making big. I make 10. You see me, I close position with $8, close position with $3, $2, some $20. As the market gives you, collect.
yes,
That is just
yes,
it. As the
yes,
market
yes.
gives you,
Most
collect.
importantly,
There's no
yes.
shame in that, that you are closing position with just $2. My brother, collect your the money. The market always want to give and take from you. So if he gives you, collect. If he takes from you, close as fast as possible and move. That is just it. So
Yeah,
that is
I
just
think this thing you're saying is important. And you know, people maybe mistake this thing. You know, sometimes people can get delusional and they pride in loss. All right, they start priding. You know, sometimes when they tell you, "Oh, as a trader," but let me tell you, nobody is profitable from making so much loss.
that is just it. That is just the
Nobody is
fact.
profitable. Anybody you see that makes so much loss and they are capping, it's just cap. They are just um, trying to console themselves because let me tell you the truth. I mean, if you feel like $1 is small, we have this feature on River where you can convert your portfolio dashboard to naira. You see it in naira, as it go big you for eye. All right. So
You get
now if you see the money for now, so if you are saying, oh, I'm seeing a 0.5 dollar or 50 cents, if you convert it to naira, at least it's like more than 500 naira at least.
700 or
700.
600. Now,
It reached like 700. So so if that maybe that one go big you for eye. All right. So but that's the most important thing. I mean, what he's trying to say is that you can start with anything, all right? But the truth is, as someone who is new to LPing or trading entirely, I mean, if you have been a trader and want to check out LPing, I mean, you can use use a higher amount. But if you are totally new to the whole financial market, start small. I mean, you just said like the first major trade you entered was like with $19, and that's a good start. All right,
that is even
start small.
$11. $11. But
Yeah,
my
$11.
first big
Yes,
win,
yes,
I
was
think
from the
I made like, was it 60 cents on that
yeah the
$11
first
trade,
trade.
yeah.
Yeah,
Then my
yeah,
first big win was, yeah, my first big win was $11 and I made $6. Okay, 11 and $19, I made
$15
six
and
dollars
you make
from it.
$6 from it. Yeah, so that's the thing. So it's okay to start small. As you grow, you get better with it. You know, you don't be in a rush because why people want to use big money and hit it is because they want to double it. It's this not like money doubling and all that. All right, it's not like money doubling and all that. So yeah, if you have been tuning in so far, I mean, this has been an insightful section. I personally have been enjoying. I think this, apart from the live stream we've been having since last week, I think this is my best live stream because I mean, I'm not the one doing the talking today, so I'm just like listening and learning from someone else. So it has been beautiful. So yeah, we are coming to an end of this whole session, but something I wanted to throw more light on is let's talk about River. All right. So you've been LPing, and I believe you've helped with River. I think you shared your P&L today. All right, and you made some profits from it. So I mean, you can reach out to him if you want to learn how to make money on LPing. So yeah, so you can reach out to him too. I mean, he will always respond to you. Apart from joining the material community or the LP Rangers, I mean, you can reach out to any of us if you are looking to get started. All right. So I'll beg him to reply your DM. So I'll beg him to reply your DMs. So yeah, so that's the thing. So what has how has River made LPing for you different? Like what are those things that you've LP'd on another platform, LP'd on River? What is that those things that basically stood out for you and that makes it recommendable for people who are beginners? All right. that it's a good place for them to start?
Okay. First off, I think I made mention of this earlier on, but I'll
Yeah.
still say it again. It's very important for people to understand that we are not actually here just to farm a platform and that is it. Yeah, we're actually here to make money. As long
Yes.
as you are an LP person, you're a liquidity provider, and you actually want to make money. So platform doesn't actually matter. Yeah, where gives you more of the win is where you should take your money to. You should
To
invest
play.
your money. Just as I said, I love Meteora, no caps on that. But what River is doing for me is it's helping me to be able to look across different platforms and see what's happening. What is the volume like? What's the fees like on different platforms? So all I need to do is to just pick the token address, load it up on Liver, and it's going to bring up different pools on different platforms. I'll be able to check, okay, on Meteora, what is it looking like? On Radium, what is it looking like? On Saros, what is it looking like? And Oka, what is it looking like? And the pool that will give me the good returns, the pool that is having more volume, more fees, that's where I'm going to put my money in. I will not just put my money in a pool that is just quiet, dormant, and I will be there for hours and I'm not even making any fees from there. I actually want to make fees. I want to make money. So I put my money in the pool that is actually pumping, having more volumes, having more volatility. Volatility is what gives you the fees you are looking for. So I need those
Yeah.
volatility. I just don't want to open a position. And this is where River comes into play. They'll be able to show you all these pools on a single UI. You don't need to be jumping from one platform to
Platform to
check,
another.
come back to another platform, check, and everything is shown for you, is shown in your River UI. And I
Mm.
also talk about the AI integration as well. You can talk with AI, tell them, okay, this what's my position looking like? What's this talking? You get We all know how AI helps in fast data, getting data as fast as
Yes.
possible. So it helps you to make your decision faster and to be able to make your decision better self. You get Because it's going to bring up data for you, not just you trying to guess, okay, is this what the data is looking like? Is Are more buys coming in or not? So you get This is another thing. And he already made mention of one, the Naira future. If you should check my timeline, most of my PNL I do
I'm
post
in
on X,
Naira. Yeah.
Naira. You get Why is this so? Because I'm in Nigerian. I want to
It
appreciate
makes it
my own
retailable.
currency. Because if I'm sometimes giving $1 sometimes it's not that heavy because, okay, let me just give this guy $1. But by the time you convert it to
Oh,
naira that you use every day,
it's
you
donation on
actually
1K.
appreciate more. You get Because you are seeing
Yeah.
1K, you are seeing 50K. You actually almost I know what thing that they use 50K do. You get Because even
Yeah.
when you spend in Nigeria, you use naira, so it makes you understand, like, okay, what the value
The
that you are
value.
actually getting, what you are
Yeah.
actually getting. And this is one thing that most Nigerians neglect. When you see your money in naira, you actually value it more
It dey
than
give
when
you
you see it
different
in dollar,
feeling.
because you
Yeah.
don't use
Yeah.
dollar more. Yeah. So that is one feature that I definitely have to like give a big shout out to them. And one thing
Lovely.
that they also
Lovely.
do is you can also swap on River. You can swap your tokens on River. So if maybe
Lovely.
you close a position or you just want to, okay, swap from USDC to a certain token that you think might do well, you can just go
Yeah.
direct to
Just
River.
like
You don't
for
need to
normal trading and all
you
that.
get
Yeah.
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 And
Thank
okay,
you
the
so much.
most important thing is
Yeah.
uh, non-custodial. You get They don't hold your money.
Yes.
That is
Yeah.
one
We
thing
don't.
that is really
We
important. You get
don't. Yes.
If a platform that holds your money, I'm very scared of them. You get So it's non-custodial. All you need to do is just connect your wallet and you interact with the platform. So that is one feature that I think everybody needs to pay attention to, because we
Mm.
don't we see how the space is actually going now. Today you hear that this platform
This
has been
was
hacked,
got
the
hacked.
other platform
Yeah.
has been hacked. We don't want a situation that will be jumping on platforms doors, telling them what's happening with our money, we can't
That
withdraw and
money.
so
Yes.
get
Yeah. Yeah.
you should the decentralization and self custody we are talking about is for you to be able to manage your resources, manage your funds, and use them the way you want. So these are the kind of platform that we recommend. Whereby you connect, do what you want to do, earn your fees, and you go off. Nothing like tomorrow we are looking for Noel. How far where our money? They go tell us say they don't hack river.fun. No. These are situations that we don't want to hear. You get
Yeah.
that you interact with. platform
Yeah,
like
thank you so
River,
much.
honestly, just like I said, I've been with Noel in Owerri doing like I
Yeah, that
forgot
was last year.
the hackathon and stuff like that.
Yeah, last
And
year.
this product at this stage, trust me, I've known how the amount of work that have been put into this. So
Yeah. Okay.
yes, big shout out to the team, big shout out to you, man. You guys are doing amazingly well. And I
Thank you so
believe
much.
in the nearest few months to come, few weeks to come, more features will be integrated on the futures.
Actually, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Trust me, this is where you should be. As more that you are in Nigeria, this is a product built by a Nigerian. So this is
Yeah.
where you should be. Let's support our own and let's help our own to grow. And we should grow as well. So yeah, this is just what I have to say about River. And just as you
Thank you so
said, if
much.
you have any question, my DMs are always open. I'm always
Thank you
open
so
to help
much.
everyone, be it on the LP side or as a creative. Those are my two stronghold, and I'm always willing to help.
Thank you so much, Crypto. Thank you so much. I mean, Crypto is somebody I've always counted on for over a year now. It was in we met in a way, and since then we've been in touch, and he has always supported. And then, like I said, even bringing me up today, like I gave him, I think it was on Monday. I reached out to him. I was like, "Oh, please, I would like to have you on Wednesday." We know with the whole short notice, he still showed up, and like he didn't even like, "Oh," he just told me, "Sure, why not?" I mean, so thank you so much for showing up to my tonight. Like today's section was like I said, it was my best section throughout this whole LP live streaming. And yeah, like I said in my post today, so we've come to the end of the whole live streaming. So we have about 6 episodes. So if you want to rewatch any of them, you can go to our YouTube channel. It's all there. So you can rewatch all the sections to listen to what we've been talking about since last week. So it's just 6 episodes, three last weekend, three this week. So today is the final. So it has really been an amazing journey and ride with everyone. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for being with us. And yes, our $50 reward still stands. It's just simple. Help me with River, tag me, tag River, River Phone, tag the LP Rangers, and you stand a chance to win. So, like I said, the $50 is just for one person, the person with the highest P and L. All right, it's just LP and you earn. So I told you guys there are two things we do here: we learn and we earn. Nothing more, nothing less. We just learn and we earn. And trust me, if you follow what we are doing, you will earn so much money. I mean, you guys have been seeing it from the live stream we did last week. We LP'd and we made money from it. So join the Discord community, the LP Rangers, and you know, get in touch with what's happening. So guys, thank you for showing up again tonight, and special appreciation to our guest Crypto. Thank you for showing up with us. And yeah, I don't know. Are there any questions in the comment section so that we can? Let me just quickly check.
Okay, okay,
I
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
Yeah, let me see if there are a couple of questions. So that I think X is having issues, or is it my
X has been
network?
crazy lately.
Yeah, yeah. I think our okay. Okay, I think it's just X has just been having a couple of issues recently. So okay, we don't have any questions, not that I can see. Don't
But
have
I
any
saw
questions.
some comments earlier on from Web Tweet. I don't know what's really happening. I can't even see even a single chat right now.
Oh, I don't know. You're supposed to be able to see the charts. I really don't know why you are not able to see them. It's showing. I don't know if
Okay,
it's
okay.
this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen it. Let me see.
You're able to see it, alright?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so it's just basically comments, no question.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It was really an amazing one. I really had a good time with crypto, and yeah, with the whole comments. We have about 124 persons currently on the live stream. With I mean, a lot of people have been tuning in, so it was really, really a beautiful one tonight. And thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Big shout out to everybody who made this live section fun. And yeah, I mean, we are ending and people are still joining, but it's fine. You can go and restream, all right? You can go and restream the section. I mean, like I said, you can go to our X, just search for River on YouTube, river.fun. On YouTube, you see our page and watch the 6 sections we had. So, Crypto, thank you so much for being with us tonight, and it was really a great blast. I mean, ending this whole series with you was the best decision. I mean, it's lovely. It's lovely. Thank you,
It's an
guys.
honor to me. It's an honor to me being here.
Thank you, sir.
Honestly,
Thank you
big
so
shout out
much.
to everyone that have been here before me. I really appreciate. I'm just like following on what they have been
Yeah,
doing for the past 5 episodes. So it's an honor for me being here. Just as I said, we are all here to help each other grow, and I really appreciate everyone that has been putting me on, and I'm always willing to help others because I've known the amount and level of help I've gotten on this space from Super
yes,
Team NG, from
yeah.
Soflare,
Big shout out to them.
from
Big shout out
creators
to
like
Soufflet too.
the love
Yeah,
here, the love and the community here is just
it's
massive.
yes,
Honestly, if you're in Nigeria, please hook into this community and trust me, you
yeah.
definitely see growth and you definitely experience that financial breakthrough that you're looking for. So
I mean, what you're saying is important. Thank you. Like, I mean, especially super team. Super team is like one community. Anybody who is trying to break through in the crypto community or in the blockchain community should be part of super team. I mean, I'm a member, like an official member. Crypto is an official member. He's also a lead. He's the creative lead. So it's something that you have can leverage. So if you're someone who is looking to carve a niche for yourself, to in the whole Web3 space. I mean, apart from talking about LPing right now, and it's like a beautiful community anybody can follow. And the software too. I mean, they've been doing an amazing work too. So yeah, yeah. So they've been an amazing work too. So big shout out to them. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for showing up, and have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys.
yeah, bye. Thank you.